Did you already? Mm-hmm. Good girl. Okay, here we go. Yay! Welcome.
Welcome to Angel and the Wiz.
Yes, or as we refer to it in the Wizard household, Chemo Week 5.
Chemo Week 5. Okay. Woo!
That's a good song. Yes, it's
so
hot.
For the record, this hasn't fallen out. It's just been cut short.
Yes, and the funny thing about it was that I didn't get a haircut because I thought it was going to fall out, that it was going to come out. Knock on wood. So far, it hasn't.
Well, it looks nice short like that.
Oh well, thank you very much.
You look put together.
Okay, well, but I appreciate that because but what happened was, it didn't fall out.
Yay!
And they started to notice it where I work, and they started to, because we're starting to curl
shaggy.
over my. Yeah, one of
Hey,
our
Wiz.
managers, Carrie, comes over to me, and she's being so sweet. She's nice, and she's talking to me, and how are you feeling, and how you doing? Is everything good? Everything else like that. You're gonna get a haircut, right? Yes, Carrie, I'm going. I will go tomorrow. So I went on Monday.
I was gonna get my hairs cut.
Right. Well, you had spoken about it. No,
Yeah.
no. You know, we never talked about it. We talked about it
Yeah,
offset.
yeah. I was gonna get my hair cut, and then I had to pay some. I've got a lot of financial things going on.
Okay.
So
Well, you know.
I have to go to Hawaii.
You have to go to Hawaii.
I have to go to Hawaii.
Well, this is good.
Well,
Why does one have to go to Hawaii? I know you're tracking Obama's birth certificate fraud.
No.
No? Okay.
My
Just a
parents are
guess.
celebrating the 35th wedding anniversary on August 13th this year.
Okay.
And my mom has been talking about this for a while, but she's been probably talking about this for the last 5 years, 5 or 6 years.
Right.
I want to renew my wedding vows someday in Hawaii on the beach, on Kaanapali Beach where Dad and I had our honeymoon. And I'm like,
Wow, they had a honeymoon?
I'm like, okay, and you know, I'm like, all right, Mom. And then she goes, and I want you girls to be there, and your significant others, if not. And I was, and we've all three of us, the daughters, have been like, okay, sure,
Okay,
sure,
but
Mom,
now-
sure, Mom, whatever. And
Sure, yeah, whatever. You've
Because,
been whatever to her.
Because just add that onto the list of
Right.
15,000 other things that she's going to do someday with us.
Right,
And
right.
Okay,
So it
sure,
was
Mom,
safe to
whatever.
say whatever.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
Mom, whatever. Well.
Yeah, then she hit you.
At Christmas, well, I should say, over the summer, she goes, I'm celebrating 35 years with your dad next year. And we said, yeah, okay,
Yeah, okay.
we know.
We know.
She goes, we're going to Hawaii. And I was like, okay. And
Did she finish the sentence?
and
you're all coming
I
too?
just went, okay. And she goes, we're renewing our wedding vows. And the three of us are like,
Yeah, because you know what that means. You've been agreeing
yeah.
to this for all this
I mean,
time.
we all looked at each other. We're like, and she goes, and you guys are going to be there, right? Yes, sure, Mom.
yes.
Whatever.
Right.
And
Did you
then-
ask her for a check or no?
Well,
That doesn't, you know,
so
I mean,
we did the yes, Mom, whatever. And
Right.
then at Christmas time, she's like, all right, so we're going to call in January. We're going to fly. And my mom started researching it.
Okay.
And then we're really like,
you know it's coming now.
crap,
Right,
so-
yeah, it's really.
so I have to go to Hawaii in August.
I forgot to ask you if I'm leaving a sound, any bars over there. Is it just a...
Yeah,
am
you
I,
are.
I can? Okay.
You are.
Okay. Just
You're
wanted
on.
to check. I turned myself down so that we would have a more even... Because
Right,
I have a
because I'm
tendency to...
high pitchy and you're loud.
You know. Well, yeah, that's true. So, well, I
So
mean...
I'm going to Hawaii in
so
August.
that's a nice place to go. And August is a very significant month here too, because I think I finished my chemo on July 6th, and so maybe they say I got to keep the port in for a couple of weeks. So I guess so that would be.
My mom, I think I told you how my mom was telling my sisters she thought my boyfriend and I were going to get engaged over Christmas.
Right.
And then, so when that didn't happen,
Right.
she told them, maybe they'll get engaged in Hawaii.
Right.
And I was like, I finally called my mom and I said, please stop telling people this.
Okay. Yes.
And she's like, why? I said, because it's not going to happen in Hawaii.
Right.
Why- We would
but
not.
didn't Adam say he didn't want to step
Yeah,
on
I
their
don't
event?
understand. Yeah, I'm like, so I called her up. I was like, stop. I said, stop telling people we're going to get engaged. And she's like, why? I said, because eventually the family will believe that we are engaged, and then every time I see them, they'll start looking for a ring. We're not engaged, Mom.
Right.
And
But
then
you're working on it,
yeah.
right?
Well, I'm working on it.
It's so sweet. I look every week when you come over to shoot. I look to see, And when you were fiddling around with your thing, I was wondering, oh, maybe it's there and I missed it.
No, I was filing my nails because I bit
know.
them all off before I came over. I was in the
Oh.
car. I was like,
Oh, babe, you shouldn't do that.
they were long and I didn't have
Okay, but
money
you want to be careful about that because Tink used to do that too, and she used to go right to this.
Oh, no. They were long. They were
okay.
just long
I
and,
peel a little bit myself.
and I just went,
Right. So, let me look at my little paper. I have a couple
this
things.
paper is full.
These are all the songs we put on.
Oh.
This week we have a song at the end of the show. This is going to be, the show's a little bit short tonight because, or whenever you're watching it, because I have a song. This is interesting. The song is Future. And I left
And it was written in the past.
Yeah, and very good. And, see? Okay, just so you understand.
I cracked myself
Okay.
up.
Yes, but I left the introduction into it, so
Okay.
that's why it's a little bit long. So, and I have a couple of things that I want to talk about, either on this show or the next one. But I heard,
You heard.
through the rumor mill,
Uh-oh.
that the other night the girls got a massage.
We did.
Well,
the
I
girls
mean,
got a massage.
Now, how does this work? You know, and this is nothing prurient. This was not a sexual encounter. This was a massage that, because we talked about that. Remember we talked about that. So tell me about it. So Mackenzie was there.
Mackenzie was there. Charlene was there. It was at Charlene's house.
It was at Charlene's house. You were there.
This her name is Nardette.
Okay.
And she comes to your house, and it's a not uncommon thing for masseuses to come to your house because it tends to be a little bit cheaper. They bring
Okay.
all of their supplies,
Okay.
and they have a massage table, and they set it up in a room in your house that
Right.
you can limit the amount of light so it is quieter and darker.
Okay.
And they come in and they massage you. They bring everything that they need to
Right.
do the massage.
Wow.
So.
And so obviously you took turns one at a time.
Uh-huh.
And so what do you feel? What's the benefit of it? Is it relaxing? Is it
yeah,
nice?
it's relaxing. For me, it was therapeutic. I have been working out more,
Right.
doing Wii Fit and some yoga.
Okay.
So my posture has been improving,
Oh, good.
but my jobs I still have to do my jobs. I still have to sit. And I have the normal positions that I have been sitting in were starting to become painful because my
Okay.
posture was readjusting.
Right.
But I think I need to go to the eye doctor because what I've been having to do now is I'll sit the laptop that I work
Right.
on at a spot where it should be.
Right.
And I'm still finding myself having to lean in to look
Right.
with my bifocals on. So anyway, I was having sharp pains right behind my shoulder blade.
Okay.
And I was complaining to Adam about them, and
Right.
he had said, well, maybe you should go to the doctor. And I'm
Right.
like, I don't think I need to go to the doctor.
Right.
And he had given me a couple days earlier a massage in
Okay.
that area,
Okay.
pretty,
Did he do a nice job?
he did a nice job because
Okay.
the pain had gone away,
Okay.
which is why I thought it was just a muscle problem. So I called up Charlene and I said, when are you seeing Nardette again? And she said, oh, I'm seeing her tomorrow. And I said,
Okay.
okay, great. Can I, what time can
Right,
I
right.
have a massage? And Nardette came in and she goes, is there anything you need me to focus on? I said, oh my God, I've got this pain in my shoulder.
Right.
And she says, okay. So she came in and you get a full body massage
Right.
with Nardette, but she focused on me on my
Right.
shoulder blade.
Right.
And I've had minimal pain.
Okay.
Which because it was, it was the muscle injury was
Right.
pretty intense. So
Right.
I've had some pain,
Right.
but nothing compared to what it was.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
because if I had the same amount of pain or worse after she was done, I'd have to go to the doctor because
Okay.
it was I couldn't do things like move my arm like this.
Really?
I was starting to restrict my movement.
Wow. So you don't want that?
No. So, but it was nice. She does a really good job, and it's pretty cheap.
And I would think, and it's also good for her because she has 3 people in one stop.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, I don't know if she has a storefront or if she has a place that she works out of.
She doesn't
But
work out anywhere.
Most
Yeah.
don't. Am I wrong? Don't most of the masseuses go to your location? Is that pretty much the standard fare now?
I don't know. Up until now, up until I've seen Nardette, all of the massages I've gotten have been in spas.
Right.
So Nardette was saying one time that unless you have experience, it's hard to get into a spa.
Right,
and you
of course.
can make a little bit more money because it is a spa, and they, you
Right.
know, and it's higher
charge
class
a little bit
people.
more,
They
right,
charge
right.
more, but even with that, she goes, you know, she's like, I don't make a lot of money.
Right.
You know, she's like, I like doing this, and
Does she have a regular job and she does this? Or is
Yes,
this
she does have a regular job.
Okay, so and this, you know, see, and unfortunately, probably most of the people that watch our show think massage parlor is a place that
Right.
they go to on, used to be 42nd Street, but they cleaned that all up. Rudy Giuliani did that. Well, oh,
what?
here, on a completely different
Okay.
tangent. I wanted to just applaud some people.
Okay.
Okay, first one is Lazy Lizard. Jonathan at Jonathan is this
What's
wonderful.
Lazy Lizard?
Lazy Lizard is a website, domain, space on the web provider.
Okay.
Okay, and it's
Do they
called-
provide the domain for Angel and the Wiz?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think right now they provide any of the domain names, but they actually provide the server location
Okay.
that the name is associated
Okay.
with. Okay. And I got with Jonathan, I don't know how many years ago. And Lazy Lizard, that's what they call themselves, Lazy Lizard. I thought that was pretty appropriate. But they do a really good job, and they're really, they you know, it's a nice relationship. And I told them last week about the show being on YouTube, so I want to say hi, Jonathan, if you got to see
Hi,
the show.
Jonathan.
You know,
Thank you.
And a very nice gentleman, and so I just wanted to say hello to him. And then two things struck me
Okay.
this week.
Okay.
Okay, of no importance, but I'm going to share them because
Okay.
that's what we do here. I wish I could read that.
You can't even
Okay.
read your own writing?
Well, the thing is, oh yes, oh I did very good, Princess. Okay, number one,
Number
if
one.
any music is produced on television, it should be done either in Tennessee or it should be done with Tennessee technicians.
Why?
They are the only people that understand how to record music.
We should go to
you can-
Nashville. I couldn't.
What's that?
Go to Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville. You know,
We should do Angel and the Wiz on the road.
hey, I'd be all for it. But
Of
we
course,
don't
I'd
have
have to bring a
sponsor,
trailer
so-
with my 6 cats, but
Yes, right. See, it would be tough, but and I may have to think about something like that in the fall when I'm going to start offering my music, but because if you watch anything that's produced by Tennessee soundmen, you hear every single instrument on the stage. When it comes in, it is visible.
Mm-hmm.
The voice is always where it's supposed to be. There's nobody up there playing that you can't hear their sound either throughout, if it called for that, or in their solo area. They are just masters at sound. And I watch these big stations like NBC and CBS and all these big guys, HBO, and you can tell when they're using Nashville guys and when they're not, because it's a sad thing. Now, I discovered 2 songs again this past week
Okay.
since we've been apart. First one is done by Arlo Guthrie. It's called "The City of New Orleans," and it's about the train. Anyway, and
I have no idea what you're talking about.
it's Arlo.
That's okay.
Arlo Guthrie is the son of Woody Guthrie. People older folks, even much older than me, remember Woody Guthrie as a traveling troubadour, singer of,
Okay.
of folk songs. Okay, that he wrote. Woody Guthrie. This land is your land. Okay.
He did that one?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, I
This
sang
is-
that in elementary school.
Okay. See. So and that's
It's
how
a
old it
staple
is.
elementary school
Staple.
pageant.
Okay.
It's what, kindergarten,
and now,
second,
and
third
Arlo
grade?
Guthrie, you're probably more familiar with Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. If not, this one, City of New Orleans, beautiful song. And this was on YouTube. And for some reason, it started buzzing around in my head. And I tracked down the best recording of it on YouTube. They had 2,000 different
Right.
clips. And I wanted to just point, it's a beautiful song, The City of New Orleans. Good morning, America, how are you? Doesn't ring a bell.
No.
Whoa, well, you're young.
I'm
There's
31.
somebody out there that remembers that song. beautiful song. Don't you know me? I'm your native son. Okay. Now, and the other one, here is somebody I know you've heard of, Bobby Darin. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you've heard of Bobby Darin.
Heard of Bobby Darin.
You've probably heard of songs like Splish Splash or Dream Lover. Where are you? Okay. But he wrote a song near the ending of his career, of his short career, because he died of a heart problem, called A Simple Song of Freedom. Beautiful song, okay? And the best rendition that I can find of it on YouTube, he's standing in a tux and he's singing it. Okay? But, and this is what brought me to the Nashville point I was trying to make, not all the instruments that are there can be heard, and that's very frustrating. You know what I mean? When there's a time when a piano should come in, you want to hear the piano. You want, especially when you can see it
when
on
you
the
can
stage,
see it and you see somebody playing it, and then you're like,
and he's not there, and then you know that nobody from the state of Tennessee has touched the soundboard. So I thank Lazy Lizard. Bum 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 bum. I wanted to thank also Video Toaster.
What's Video Toaster?
The Video Toaster is what we record our show on.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Video Toaster.
I have had a Video Toaster since they came out in the beginning. They used to be on a Commodore. I probably don't even remember Commodore. They used to be Commodore computer.
I saw that about the history of technology somewhere.
Yeah, okay. And that's what it was. It was years ago. Because, I mean, I've been on Toaster since 80-something, and which is 20 or some odd years by now, or more.
30 years.
Yeah, probably. And I've gone from the Toaster, when it's called the Video Toaster, and had crotons, not thumbnails, you know what I mean? Just everything was along those lines. To now, the VT5 in its latest incarnation. And it is a remarkable machine, what it can do. They sell just the speed edit for people that just want to edit. But if you buy the whole toaster, it has state-of-the-art 3D modeling and rendering. It is a remarkable machine. And every single show that I've ever done since 80-something has been on the toaster. And it's you know, knock on wood, it's served me well, it's been there. So I just wanted to say a little, you know, thank
you, Toaster.
Yeah, thank you, Toaster. And it does not get, I don't think it gets the respect that it deserves, because it's an incredible, everybody talks about the Avid, that's another thing.
What?
Avid is another edit system. And it's considered a higher end edit system. You know, then there's Adobe Photo, whatever they call it. And I can tell you that this thing is as good as any product on the market. And when you get the full unit and all the services that can provide, it's really, really great.
Cool.
Now, I also wanted to announce, and then you can tell me about, if it looks like a gun, what's the rest of that? If it looks like a gun, you got to run or something like that?
Something like that.
Okay.
Tell me else.
Okay.
Else.
The other thing I want to say is, you know how usually at
We're good.
wow, at the Christmas time I do something. So I've been playing these Playhouse 19 songs,
Right.
okay, and in each little one, you know, there's a little something here and there, and there's a couple I can't use because I made a mistake or something like that I'm aware of. The people at home probably wouldn't know it, but it would bother me. So I'm going to do, I think, the first virtual concert.
Huh.
Okay, on
YouTube.
yeah, it's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on a show, and I'm going to give it away. And I don't.
What do you mean virtual? You're going to stand up here and play live and stream live?
I'm going to. No, I'm going.
Oh, that would be cool.
Well, I'm not going to do the stream part. Everything else, yes. In other words, so I'm going to do and I don't think it's been done. We did the first video single, and I don't think there's ever been a virtual concert. So that's what this is going to be.
You'll have to Google that.
What's that?
You'll have to Google that.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up. But so anyway, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be coming out in the fall because I have to wait till my port's removed to play the guitar. But one of the things it gives me, yeah, because it comes right.
Oh, your
across
guitar strap. Okay.
Guitar strap. One of the things because I don't play as much as I used to, my fingers are not as calloused as they need to be, and because I'm older now, my hand, it doesn't hold up because I don't practice enough. You know, if I was playing every single day, it'd be no problem. But I'm not. So by doing a virtual concert, I will be able to spread it like I did with the Christmas show over days. And I'll be able to play till it hurts, stop. I'll be able to get the performance that I want from every single song. I'm going to do singing with tracks and guitar, because I have fans that like each. And I'm going to include, because I'm a songwriter, I'm going to include the story to every song.
Oh, that would be cool.
Okay, because everybody hears songs, but they have no idea, and especially a lot of times, you're getting songs sung by people that didn't write them.
Right.
And they really don't know the story behind the song. So I'm going to introduce every single song and explain how it got written, why it got written, what the story was behind it. And so it's a virtual concert of a songwriter. It's a songwriter's show. So I hope that it turns out right. You know, I mean, I'm hopeful that it will. So in any event, that's something that's coming. You know, say, whoa, man, we only got like 2 minutes left, because there's the song you're going to see today is Future. I'm not going to tell you the story, because I'm going to tell you the story. This is what really got me on it. I would watch this today.
Okay.
And I saw how I did the lead in, and that's what I want to do. I want to be able to tell people why I wrote a song, because it might not be evident. It's not always evident.
No, it's not.
You know, and
like here's an example. Lady Gaga's song, it's called "The Edge of Glory."
Okay.
Wrote that song when she watched her grandmother watch her grandfather die.
What?
Yeah. So
and you'd never pick it up.
You would have never had known that that was the inspiration for a song like that. And I like the song. A lot of people don't like the song.
Right.
I liked the song because there was something about it that
Right.
I was just like, this is really cool. And then when I learned about why, I
Right.
thought this was amazing. This is a beautiful song.
Well, I just think there's something neat
Yeah.
about telling the people the story behind the song. Okay, I guess we have to start to think about going this week, because the music takes a little longer.
That's okay.
But you know, it was interesting, and we found out a little bit about the massages therapy and stuff like that there. But,
What?
we'll
talk next week about this.
Oh, we'll talk next week about.
Yeah.
Yes, because I just found it. It was there. I forget where I found it, and you know, and well, we can talk about that.
We'll talk about it next week.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages.
Welcome to the second greatest show on earth.
What was the first greatest? Oh, Ringling Brothers?
Ringling Brothers?
Okay.
You can't take
I don't really think
Anyway,
we're the second
do
greatest
something
show.
good every day.
That's right.
Volunteer at your local animal shelter.
That's right, and that's important, because the world is what we make of it, and remember to always vote Republican. Thank you very much. Sorry.
Okay. So I was about 18 years old, and I haven't quite gotten out of school at 17, 18, whatever. It's a long time ago. And I'm in the city. I lived in Glen Cove, so to go from Glen Cove to New York City, hop on one rail, into the city. And I remember my mom telling me one day, or she told Aunt Pat, whoever she told, just all of a sudden he was gone. You know, I mean, he was here one day, the next day he was gone. Well, I was off, you know. I was 18 years old. Hell, I was going to be a star by 19. I figured I'd have that first million in the bank by 22. Hell, I'd be retired by 25. You know, it's very simple. Well, it's a simple plan, you know. I don't know what the hell happened, but, you know, I mean, I had a plan. Now, so here I am. I'm in the subway, you know. 18 years old. I'm in the subway. Oh. Now, see, those folks that have been here before, they know where we're going, but let me do it anyway, okay? So we're riding, okay? And President Johnson was in the White House now, and he had a campaign to get people to, you know, exercise, get fit, and all that stuff. So here's the poster. It says, "The future belongs to the fit." Holy shit. I don't even know if I am fit, okay? But what bothered me more than anything is, do you realize what that was saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. What that meant, you know, consider the source. You know, it meant that a whole lot of people, the future didn't belong to. Right? Because, I mean, I don't mean anybody here. You know what I'm saying? Okay? But those people, you know, those people out there. You know, and of course this was many, many years ago, and I'm sure you were all very fit then. But the point of the matter was, I couldn't have that. I care about people, you know what I mean? So to me, the only real response is the future belongs to the children. Now, I know politically now that children has been beaten to death and horrible, but, you know, 30 years ago, there wasn't a lot of talk like that, you know? The people were getting elected a different way. It wasn't the children. So now, when we go over there, you poor unfortunate people that come over there, you're going to get to hear the original version of this song called The Future Belongs to the Children. But what happened was after a while, it morphed into this song that I'm going to try to do now. I send it out to those who love it. Looking out my window, see the people in the streets. They look to us for guidance, and we must show them the way. Look at all the children, yeah, and see the way they smile. They look to us for guidance, and we must show them the way. For deep within their spirits, they are filled with love. For only children gain the world. It's lost to me and you. When I remember the child me, well, I feel warm with love for the places I knew, for the people who grew up with me. So look to the children who look to the fathers who look so very much like you and me. Love them and keep them, let the Spirit meet them, let them see love is what they need. Look at all the children, yeah, as they play their growing games. They look to us for